Hey guys, welcome back to Electrical Car Repair Live. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel, guys. If you have a Chevy Cruze, guys, and you have any of the following two codes, I'm talking about code P0030 or code P015B. Stay with us, guys. We'll explain what could cause that now. Quick introduction, guys. We'll have more than 200 videos on this car and every car we get at the shop, because our mission is to save you guys as much money as we can. So please subscribe to the channel and like the video, guys. If you need any tools or parts or the scanner that we're using, new oxygen sensor, check out the links, guys. All that will be shared there for your convenience. So we have a 2015 Chevy Cruze 1.8 engine, but even if you have the 1.4, 1.6, procedure should be about the same. So let me show you now, guys. You have your engine light on when you start the car. You may experiencing a little bit of loss of power, increased fuel consumption. Why? Because this is, guys, related to upstream oxygen sensor, and that upstream oxygen sensor is the one, guys, that actually what it does, it tells the computer how much air and fuel to put in the engine, so we can have a stable operation and the engine can perform the best. We'll connect our scanner to the OBD port down there. Now, okay, we're going to go inside, turn ignition on. Okay, ignition is on. Now, if you're guys on the market for a good scanner, consider this one, guys. It can read and delete codes from engine computer, ABS, traction control computer, airbag. You can register car batteries, you can do steering angle sensor calibration, quite a few things, guys. Really good tool. So we'll go to OBD, that's the engine computer there. It's connecting now. It may take just a few seconds. And after that now, guys, okay, we select OK. We have three different options. Usually the codes for ours are under the one that ends with 8. But check all of them, guys. I would recommend to check all of them. Click read codes. I always check my pending codes and stored codes. And what we have here, guys, is P0030 oxygen sensor heater circuit bank 1 sensor 1. Okay, so you may get the other code that I mentioned, P015B, as well. So we're going to click live data. Now it's going to take just a little bit of time for the car to read all the different sensors, okay, and parameters, and it's going to give us a list in just a second, guys. So you can see the complete list, or you can select just the one you want. I'll show you in a second. So what I'll do, I'll start the car now. Okay, I'll start the car. Car is running. Now we're going to click complete list. Okay, let me show you. Engine light is on there, guys. Engine light is on, so you can definitely see that. Okay, we're going to go back, scroll. Okay, scroll until we find oxygen sensor bank 1 sensor 1. Okay, you can see how we have a operation of 1.275, guys, volts. It shouldn't be that way. It should be responsive, guys. It should go up and down. Okay, this is what I'm talking about, this guy right here. And we'll go ahead, show you what causes that problem now and how to fix it. So if you open, guys, the hood of your Chevy Cruze, we have a 1.8 engine, but even if you have a different engine, you need to find your exhaust side. This is where your catalytic converter is and exhaust manifold. The first sensor is known as upstream oxygen sensor. This is the one responsible, guys, for mixing fuel and air. Okay, this is the one that tells the computer how the mixture is and all that stuff. This is the connector right here. Check the connector, guys. What I recommend, disconnect it, make sure that everything looks good, nothing's bent, nothing's rusted, reconnect it again. If that, guys, doesn't fix the problem, what I would recommend, okay, is to remove and replace the sensor. You need a special socket. This makes things so much easier, guys. If you want to see where to get the socket or the sensor from, we'll have the links, guys, in the description of the video below for your convenience, so please check it out, guys. We'll go ahead and replace ours. If you want to see the video from start to finish, we have the video on the channel. Check it out. But in today's video, we want to see if new sensor will take care of that problem. So we'll replace it and we'll continue. So what do you need to do next? Turn, guys, your ignition on. After that, we're going to go to erase codes. We're going to erase the codes. Then we confirm we want to erase them. Now we're going to go ahead and load live data again. While we're loading the live data, I'm going to go ahead and start the car. Car is started, guys. Okay, and never replace the oxygen sensor when the engine is hot. The catalytic converter, the exhaust will be enormously, guys, hot. I mean, it will be terrible hot. It can burn your skin off in just a few milliseconds, and the oxygen sensor will be hot as well, so always do that on cold engine. So if we go to complete list now and we find the oxygen sensor, okay, check out now right here, guys, how it's responsive. You see how it moves? Okay, up and down, and if I open the graph, you're going to notice how it goes up, down, up, down. So that's how it should be, guys. If it just stays stable, it's not good. So hopefully, guys, the video will be helpful to any of you having problem with that oxygen sensor. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel for more videos, and see you guys next time.